Chris Foster and Jeymi Nogueira shared their story on the 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 4 premiere, and there are many reasons why they should go their separate ways. Kris lives in America but is ready to move to Colombia with Jeymi. The star, who opened up about her narcolepsy during the season premiere, recently suffered a house fire, which destroyed the interior of her home. Kris is 10 years older than Jeymi, who proudly spoke about her sexuality, despite being closeted with her conservative family. Like most couples on 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 4, there were warning signs in Kris and Jeymi's relationship from the start. Their friends and family are concerned about how fast they're moving and are against Kris moving to Colombia for Jeymi. However, neither wants to take anyone's advice. Unfortunately, there are many red flags in the relationship that will only make things worse as time goes on. Jeymi and Kris haven't met in person yet. Despite Kris' plans to move to Colombia to be with Jeymi, the two haven't met in person. It's a huge leap to move to another country for someone Kris only knows online. While these days, plenty of people meet online and form lasting relationships, they usually get to know each other in person before making such drastic decisions. The 90 Day Fiancé couple might think they're soulmates, but if things are different in person, Kris will regret leaving her life behind for a woman she only knew through the internet. Kris disappeared from Jeymi's life for weeks according to Jeymi. At one point in their relationship, Kris disappeared. This was one of Jeymi's friends' concerns when trying to discourage her from continuing her relationship with Kris. According to Jeymi, Kris stopped all communication with her 20 days before her birthday. She came back right in time for her birthday and told her she left because she has a lot of problems in her life. She didn't specify the problems, which is all that much more concerning. Kris dropping out of Jeymi's life unexpectedly and then coming back without explanation is no foundation to build a relationship. Jeymi started talking to another woman behind Kris back in the time period when the 90 Day Fiancé star stopped talking to Jeymi. Jeymi started talking to a new woman she met on the same dating site where she met Kris. Kris was hurt when she found out, but the 90 Day Fiancé star said she was lonely, and Kris left around the time her grandmother died, so she was looking for a shoulder to cry on. While Jeymi doesn't need to stick around and wait on someone who isn't calling her, moving on in such a short period of time is strange. Jeymi may have lied about having COVID. Kris mentioned that at one point, Jeymi was in the hospital battling COVID. However, the Texas woman Jeymi was talking to while she and Kris weren't speaking claims this was not true. While Jeymi was allegedly in the hospital, Kris was paying her medical bills. The Texas woman says Jeymi was actually working the whole time and was actually scamming Kris out of money. If this is the case, Kris should run for the hills. Things aren't looking good for the 90 Day Fiancé couple. They have a lot to work out before they ever decide to commit to each other. Kris would be better off staying in America for now, and Jeymi should take her friend's advice. If they do stay together, Jeymi better hope Kris doesn't disappear again, and Kris better hope Jeymi isn't taking all her money and lying to her. 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way airs Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TLC.
My heart returns to you. Dinner, you were great. We can go back to mine if you want. refresh my